Hi guys and welcome back. Thank you all for being awesome. If you want more videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Now back to our story. It looks like Lane was the inside guy. He's been working for the Rockwells for 5 years. He's a devoted and loyal staff. It's a little bit strange he was making good money. Everyone liked him, and so on. I need more information about him. I asked the Rockwells about him. They all had good things to say. He's hardworking and honest. It just doesn't add up, said Mr. Rockwell, and I agreed. I asked about his personal life. I was told he never really talked about it. He kept his work and private life separate, so it's either he was playing the long game, or he was forced to commit the crime. We won't know till we find him. I got lots of information on Steven Sand, lots of stories as well. Like how he helped the kids when they had problems with bullies in school, and the time he helped the Rockwells save their marriage, and so on. All this just didn't add up, so I tried to find out about his family life. Not much to go on. Dad is a deadbeat. Mom is a drunk, nothing more. I checked his financials, no gambling debt, no crazy bills to pay, nothing. So I had another thought. If nobody made him do this, then this was personal. So I looked at his parents, Jack and Amy Lane. Maybe they worked for the Rockwells back in the day. I asked some friends at the federal level for help. They'll get back to me. While that was going on, I looked for Timothy. I tried to find a connection with him and Stevens, but no luck. It's like they never met before, which was crazy. This went on for days and weeks, then suddenly my friends in the federal agency got back to me with some interesting info. Stevens' dad changed his name so many times, but his real name is William Jones. He is the cousin of the Jones brothers, and he was Mark Rockwell's business partner. Yes, that partner that ran with Mark's first wife, so that makes Stevens and Timothy cousins. It looks like he came to finish what his dad started. But I knew there was more to this story, so I asked them to keep looking. As luck would have it, we located Timothy at an old hotel. I told my guys to watch him. We need to find Stevens as well. He may lead us to him. As we were looking for Stevens on our end, my guys called me saying someone tried to arrest Timothy and failed. Timothy got away and is now on the run. I knew who it was right away. Yes, it's the village idiot and fame-hungry Daniel Adams. Thanks to him, Timothy and all his accomplices now know we are on to him, and they are covering their tracks and gone into hiding. We will be lucky if we get anything now. I was beyond upset with Adams. I put my feelings aside and tried to find Timothy, Stevens, as well as the coins. I went back to my files to try and find something to help me. It took a few days, but I found something. Some abandoned property listed in one of an alias of the Jones brothers. I decided to go and check it out with some cops to see if it would pay out. Luck would have it, it did pay. We found Stevens tied up on a chair and Timothy burning some papers. Looks like he was trying to leave town.
Surprise, motherfucker!
We immediately arrested them. And as we searched the building, we found a little girl in one of the rooms. After we made sure Stevens was okay, we all went back to the station for some answers. I first spoke to Timothy. He was a bit of a hard ass at first, but I got him. Okay, Tiny Tim, from what I got from the federal database is that you have a long list of crimes: unauthorized hacking, forgery, breaking and entering, buying stolen goods, selling stolen goods, impersonating a federal agent. I can go on and on and on. The list of crimes can fill a stadium. But today you added 3 more crimes: attempted murder, kidnapping, and attempted child trafficking.
Wait. What the hell? Kidnapping, child trafficking. You can't do that.
Sure I can. We found Stevens tied up and a kid locked in a room, so unless you have something to say otherwise.
Look, I admit I'm no angel. But I have and will never be involved in those kind of things. Hell, I don't even get involved. With anyone who's into that stuff, I have standards.
Okay then, so what happened?
Gotcha, bitch!
Stevens calls me, asked me to help him get people who can buy some expensive stuff. I do that. Next I hear, the stuff is a bunch of old coins, very expensive. I meet him, I tell him I went in. He says, cool, we will split it. I don't like to share my stuff.
No honor among thieves. Right, go on.
I told him I want my cut. He tells me to wait a little. For like a month, then he sends me off. I'm not waiting no month, but I say cool.
Then, what happened?
After the coins get missing, the day before Rockwell's kids' school graduation, I go see him. He gives me the coins, fake ones. That's it. He tried to attack me. I fight him. I win, then I tie him to the chair. Then you guys came in.
What else?
All this was Steven's idea, not mine. He's the brains, not me.
Really, nigga?
After the half-baked truth I got from Timothy, I went to see Stevens, but before I go, I got some information from my federal contacts which was very interesting. Mr. Stevens, it's nice to finally meet you. Timothy says you are the brains of this crime. If it's true, you are going away for a long time. And your daughter will go to an orphanage.
You serious?
Yes, the little girl we found is your daughter, Jessie. That's her name, age 7.
Yes, she's my everything. And yes, it was my idea, all mine.
Okay, good. Jump in if I'm off. This is how it went down. Somehow you got a job at the Rockwells. You worked hard until you got to the top. Then Henry Rockwell saw something in you and made you his right-hand guy. The Rockwells can be ruthless sometimes, if need be. But from what I heard, they are down to earth. True or false?
True, they are nothing like what my dad told me.
So your dad told you to go work for them so you can destroy them. Finish what he did not do all those years ago, right? But after getting to know them, you felt a connection and had conflicted feelings on what you were doing. Be a loyal son or not. Am I wrong?
No, sir, you're not.
That's why you protected the Rockwell's kids from bullies and saved the marriage of Mr. and Mrs. Rockwell when you started getting cold feet. Timothy came into the picture to keep you on task, but he had limited information. I saw a video of you and him arguing at Lily Kay's house, and from what I got, he found out the truth and wanted more. You did not steal the coins, it was Timothy. You don't have the skills he does, so how did he do it?
Timothy likes to talk too much. He waited for the day of the party at her place to arrive. He came in as a crew member for the DJ. After a few hours, he set up a device to turn the lights off. At a certain time, he then mingled with the crowd. He was always good at that stuff. This was to give him an alibi. When the time came, he used the madness of the power out to leave the party for a while. He went to the Rockwell's house and used a special EMP device to temporarily shut down the security system. As for the vault, he used a special device that made it think it's the owner. Don't ask me how it works. After the robbery, he went back like nothing happened.
Wow, just wow. The robbery was not your idea, was it?
What?
Everything you told me sounds like someone really had it out for the Rockwells and spent a long time planning this. I hate to tell you this, but you were set to take the fall.
What? By whom?
Not sure yet, but whomever planned it wanted to kill two birds at once.
What do you mean?
The man you call your dad is not your dad. Your real dad is Mark Rockwell.
It's not true. That's impossible. No!
What the hell are you talking about? I don't believe you. I'm not related to the Rockwells.
My friends at the federal agency sent these info to me. Your mother was married to Henry Rockwell's dad. She was his first wife, but she was also messing with his business partner. The man you call your dad. When things were getting worse, William and your mother ran away. With lots of the family money, you were born some time later. I'm sure you know the rest.
My dad, no, the man that raised me always, had a drinking and gambling problem. I grew up hearing him say the Rockwells destroyed his and my mum's life, and how they stole from him. So I thought if I work for them, I can get proof and give him back. So what happens now?
I explained to Stevens he will do time. The papers Timothy tried to destroy had proof Timothy committed the crimes. Since Stevens had a minor role and has no criminal past, he will get less time. I returned the Rockwell's coins and told them who Stevens was. They were shocked. Henry told me it was his late dad that told him to hire him. He said he had a good feeling about him. Looks like Mark suspected Stevens was his long-lost son. Henry said he will help his lost brother any way he can. He started with Jessie. Henry and his wife will take her in. She is family after all. And the kids always wanted a younger sibling. In the end, Stevens will get a lesser prison stay. Thanks to the Rockwells. Timothy will get longer due to his past and his other list of crimes, and I closed my first case. But the mastermind is still out in the world, but I have a feeling he does not have long. Thank you for staying till the end of the story. Do you know who the mastermind is? If so, leave your answers at the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The moral of the story is 1. Hard work pays well. 2. Beware of those that want to exploit you. 3. Not everyone wants you to do well in life. 4. Look out for gold diggers. And 5. It's nice to have a family member that's a retired crook.